Good afternoon, Thai Squad, new followers and friends. Listen, so here's the deal. We're gonna be a very short show today. I woke up late. I took my medicine late, so that means I'm having whatever side effects for my stomach. I'm having them as I come on the air, and I like to take my medicine when I first wake up, so it clears up by the afternoon, right? So mother's a little, flip floppy in the stomach, and it throws you off. So we're basically going to do the headlines and listen, I'm glad it's a light news day, anyways. It kind of all works together. And on I'll see everybody tonight on the Four Kings, of course. But yeah, mother's having a little side effecty. And let me be honest. Can I be honest? Mother ate some French fries, because you take it with a meal. But I ate some French fries, and I know I'm done with French fries, y'all. I swear. If I can quit alcohol cold turkey, I know I can. There's no metformin diet. There's no metformin diet, but they do say that it's best to eat as healthy as possible when taking it, so you won't have any gastric side effects. Okay, and then when your stomach is hurting, my anxiety goes through the roof. So okay, listen, we're just gonna knock out a few topics, y'all. I could have canceled the show, but I wanted to come on and say something. But thank you, Sheba, for working with me, and switching the time around, and we're just grateful. We're grateful for everything. Okay, so I gotta slow down because when I'm anxious, my breathing, and then I start panicking. I feel okay. It's not something, where it's like, it's something that I'm used to with the side effects with the medication. Just your anxiety, then your stomach, it can be about a lot going on. Okay. But listen, we heard the story about Alec Baldwin accidentally shooting somebody in New Mexico. That was crazy. Also, there's a story out of Minnesota right now where an officer is being charged with running into somebody and killing an innocent person. So we're following that story. And also, we're following the story of Maya. I think her name is Maya Makano. Her family is suing the apartment complex for negligence for not protecting her. We're following that. And of course, Dave Chappelle says that he wants to sit down with the community, the LGBTQ community. I don't know, because they said he was over on a yacht somewhere, partying it up. So maybe he'll sit down with the LGBTQ community when he comes back from overseas on the yacht. And yeah, it's a lot, Daddy Marie, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I can function. Um, but I'll tell you this much, y'all. I'm done with French fries. Somebody just write in the comments section, no more French fries. Carbohydrates are your enemy, anyways. Even if you're not diabetic, carbs are just not your friends. They're not, y'all. Anything white, leave it alone. Just leave it alone. White potatoes, white bread, white rice. Just listen, I'm done. Okay? Because it does a lot to your stomach. Okay. If it's white, it ain't right. I better clarify that, y'all. Carb wise. Okay. And also we're following they say Queen Elizabeth was in the hospital. And they're saying there's a royal cover up. Is mama dying? Is she dead? Has anybody seen her? White meat? No, no, white meat is okay. White meat is okay. But no more fries, y'all. I promise you, Ty Squad. If mother can stop cocktails, cold turkey, if I can stop, I know I can leave the French fries alone. How many of y'all like French fries? It is really an addiction in America. French fries. How many French fry lovers do we have on here? Especially when they're hot and they fresh out the grease. How many people love a hot French fry? These French fries, honey, are just killing us. Mm. Listen, Alec Baldwin, as I said before, Alec Baldwin shot a woman accidentally killed her, and then wounded the director over in New Mexico. So it's crazy, you guys, that you know, whew, it's crazy that this has happened before with Brandon Lee, son of Bruce Lee, and it happened with Bruce Lee. You know, so oh, y'all love French fries too. I'm not alone. Depends on where they're from. Yeah, Jahan, because if you get some cold McDonald's French fries, you can throw them in the trash can. But Alec Baldwin released a statement, very generic statement, PR publicist statement, and he just said that he's devastated. I'm gonna cook some French fries today with fish. Listen, I'm telling y'all, go and get you some sweet potato fries, y'all, or some fried zucchini. I was ordering the fried zucchini, y'all, but then I jumped off the bandwagon. I was doing the fried zucchini and the sweet potato fries, and then I couldn't, I couldn't stay on the bandwagon. But if you can, fry you some zucchini, and fry you some sweet. Or air fry them. I've learned my lesson. I'm good. I'm good. French fries, October 22nd. This is our breakup day. French fries. Okay. But Alec Baldwin has had a storied history with anger, with the press, and he's one of those firebrands. And yeah, they're good, Brianna, but old habits are hard to break. But fried zucchini and fried sweet potatoes, or air fry them if you can. Wait a minute, John says someone went online and called Alec a murderer. I'm waiting on the line. He was very petty like that, you guys. He was very, very petty like that. So Alec Baldwin, he's got to live with that for the rest of his life. But like so many others, you guys, we need answers. What happened? Was there a bullet? Was there a piece of metal in the gun? We have no answers, and everybody just wants to know the basics. What the hell happened with this beautiful woman who was a mother and a beloved, actress? What happened? Okay, there goes something. Oh, there it goes. Oh, hey, there was something. It came up. Oh, I feel like. Oh, that's what Mother needed. It came up. I feel lighter. Okay. But yeah, you guys, it's a lot going on with this case. We're waiting to see what the developments are with 30 Rock actor Alec Baldwin. Now listen, we had a weather report. I guess I can give the weather report. If you are in Oakland, San Francisco, or San Jose, there is a cyclone bomb. B-O-M-B. That's bomb. A cyclone. What the hell is a cyclone bomb? Okay, Oakland, San Francisco, San Jose, there was a cyclone bomb. Somebody got to Google that. Google it, we'll find out what it is. I didn't have time today. My stomach is doing flip-flops. Mother didn't have time to Google what a cyclone bomb is. But they're saying 6 to 9 inches of rain. We also have rain headed our way as well. But listen, I love the rain, but Lord, that sounds kind of scary, Oakland. A cyclone bomb is headed for the Bay Area next week. We got rain coming in Monday right here in the City of Angels. Okay, so Alec Baldwin, we're going to go to Minnesota. A police officer chasing somebody else ran into a car and killed the innocent guy, Linnell Frazier. A storm that rapidly strengthens. Oh, thank you, Jay. That's what I have great followers for. Well, they didn't have time to Google all that this morning. Thank you, Jay. A storm that rapidly strengthens. Well, Oakland, San Francisco, San Jose, Sacramento, you in trouble. But the Hennepin district attorney is filing charges against this police officer, which is very rare, very rare. So we're happy that family will get some type of justice. We have to wait and see what the verdict is going to be as well, because what Minneapolis gives. That's where George Floyd lost his life. And as I said, Maya Mercado, I believe I'm pronouncing her name correctly, her family is suing the apartment complex and the property owner for negligence, but not protecting her. A man stalked and murdered and did everything to her, right there in the beautiful city of Orlando, Florida. And I'm with the family. Sue everybody, sue the plumbing company, sue everybody that was involved. You know, because that was a beautiful young lady, college student. Life just snuffed out for nothing because some sicko wanted her, and she probably didn't want him. We have a lot of stories of women, young women of color, that are being murdered, you know, due to unwanted advances. And it's really, you know, you have to be mindful with your nieces and your daughters and let them know what the hell is going on out here. There's a lot of men that have fragile male egos, and you don't want them. They're not your type, and they don't know how to take that. So then they want to come back and kill and rape you. You know, so you know, you have those conversations with your daughters, your nieces, your girlfriends, and let them know what's going on out here. Um, as I said, there was a big walkout at Netflix because of the Dave Chappelle incident, and now the CEO of Netflix is coming out saying that what did he say? He messed up on the internal, all of that, the email. Listen, sir, you sided. You don't give a fuck about the transgender community. You don't give a fuck about the gay community. You don't even give a fuck about Tyesse. Did you hear about the mother of 5 in Los Angeles shot down by her? No, I did not. But send me a link to that, Darnell, and I'll try to make sure I cover it on my next live. Um, the CEO of Netflix, you don't even give a damn about Dave Chappelle. What you give a damn about is those dollars that are coming in. So, sir, go drink some Clorox with some thumbtacks in it. Netflix CEO. Queen Elizabeth, is she dead? Is she alive? It's not exactly Kelly Price. But, you know, the degree of her sickness is in question. What's going on with Queen Elizabeth? Not that I care, but I do have to cover the news. I don't give a damn about Queen Elizabeth. All of those colonizers and pillagers over there, I give zero. Yeah, but I have to cover the news. You know, her husband died recently, so you know it's the end of a big part of a monarch. You know, so without Queen and without the king or the prince or whoever he was, you know, child, listen, what's gonna happen? You ran Meghan and Harry away. Listen, it's a lot I could say right now, but honey, mother has to go. Mother has to go rest and get myself together for the 4 kings. I don't want to say fuck the queen because that's, you know, listen, because she's old. I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. Queen, you'll be okay, queen. Sports news, y'all. And sports news, the Dodgers live to see another day. If they pull this off, it would be a miracle. You know, the Dodgers fans, they scream, holler, jump over gates. You know, they said her sickness wasn't COVID related. They wouldn't tell us, Candace, if it was. They wouldn't say it. They'll say she got the flu. The Dodgers, sports news, the Dodgers, listen. When the Dodgers are winning, they're jumping all over gates, jumping all up and down, over the stands. When things look shaky, they shut up and be quiet. Dodgers fans. So we'll have to wait and see, y'all, what happens with the Dodgers. Will they make it to the World Series, or will they be coming home with their suitcases? Okay. Listen, it's time for the word for the day, y'all. Let's knock this out. Go ahead, Sheba, give me my word for the day. Okay. The word for the day is this, y'all. You can't shack up with the devil and ask God to pay your rent. I felt that. I kind of felt that. Hey, you can't shack up with the devil and ask God to pay your rent. There's so many people, you'll be surprised how many people you know don't believe in God, how many people don't really get into the spirituality of it all. They're non-believers. And you know, they kind of fly under the radar. But if you notice these same people, when something happens bad in their life, they kind of try to go back to church and they want to start trying to, you know, play Shirley Caesar and all that, you know. You can't be a fair weather believer when it comes to God. I just don't believe it works like that. God is not a Cabbage Patch doll. You can't pick him up. and put him down when it's convenient for you. I believe God honors consistency. God knows that there will be moments in your life where you lose faith, have lapses in faith. We have a story of that with Job in the Bible. But when you see people just turn God completely off and then turn God on when it's convenient for them, yeah, that's a problem. And I tell people all the time, it is very, very, it would behoove you. It would behoove you to keep your hand in the hand of the man that still the waters, because you don't know when you're going to need him. And you might need him at a time when you done shaded him. And we use him, we use male pronouns when we talk about God because that's the way we do it. Everybody does it colloquially. Okay. So God is everything. He, she, her, all of that. He's everything. But I tell y'all this. I'm surprised. There's so many people that do not believe, that don't believe in God, don't believe in a higher power. I was reading an article last night. That was the genesis for this last night about Stephen Hawkins. And Stephen Hawkins, the great scientist, the great physicist, whatever, was saying that he doesn't believe in an afterlife. When you die, it just goes black. And there's some people, y'all, my mother used to say this. There are some people that are just so smart, they're educated fools, they're too smart for their own good. Now, listen, I'm not as smart as Mr. Hawkins, but I do know this. I believe that consciousness is eternal. I'm getting real deep, y'all. I'm getting too deep. Okay, bring it back in. Bring it back in, Tyesse. Consciousness is eternal. If there's a beginning, there's a continuum. If God breathed life into you, when you die, it just doesn't stop. There is something on the other side. Now, we can question what it is, but there is something waiting for us on the other side. And consciousness just does not, to me, it does not end. It's not an ending point. So you can believe what you want to believe. You can have all the theories you want, but nobody has went to the other side for a few days and come back. So, even my theory, I'll know when I cross over. But I say all of that to say this, that God is great, God is wonderful, and his wisdom, and you can't wrap your mind around it because you're not God. And that's what these scientists and physicists and all these girls, they're just so smart, but they haven't been able to figure out God. But I tell anybody, let me get back on docket. Let me get back on word for the day. Do not call God in a crisis when you haven't called and thanked him in general. When you don't thank and appreciate him for everyday things. Don't just pick him up like a toy. That's the word for the day. You can't shack up with the devil for 6-7 months and then pick God up for the other 6. It don't work like that. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in on this Light Friday news cycle. I love you guys. I hope I gave you a little something you can use on this Friday. I'm about to rest, watch something on TV, clean up a little bit, and get ready for the 4 Kings tonight. You won't know how to get to him if you wait too late. That's the word for the day. Thank you, Sheba. Thank you, Sheba. That's the word for the day. So I'm getting ready to rest, relax, straighten up a little bit, and get ready for the 4 Kings because, tonight's going to be a doozy. It's Friday. I hope to see everybody on the 4 Kings on King Jive's YouTube channel. Have a great day, y'all. Have a great day. Thank y'all for always praying for me and sending me healing vibes. I've mellowed out just by being on here 20 minutes. I've come down a little bit. So God is good, okay? Thank y'all. And I'll see you Monday right here on the Tyesse Report. I'll see you tonight for 4 Kings. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.
What's up, Ty Squad? Thank you guys for watching today's episode of the Tyesse Report. This episode is brought to you by Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a Black-owned business focused on providing a safe space for creators and entrepreneurs. We have helped companies, businesses, and brands navigate the biggest communication shift in over 500 years, social media and the internet. If you or someone you know would like to have your brand or business go to the next level, please visit www.pyromedianetwork.com. Please don't forget to follow Tyesse on IG at _Tyesse_report and like on Facebook at facebook.com/the official Tyesse report. And if you're enjoying the Tyesse report, please consider watching Tyesse After Dark, airing every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Tyesse report, Tyesse After Dark, and the Tyesse Jackson brand wouldn't be here without your support. To continue to show your support, please feel free to donate via Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, or PayPal. The information is below. All right, Ty Squad, see you on the next.